So then to the dream matchup. We either gave you at super middleweight or light heavyweight. It was Roy Jones Jr. in his prime against the current unbeaten Andre Ward. Dev, surely this is a bit cut and dry. It's got to be Roy, right?
Surely it's got to be Roy. Surely it's got to be Roy.
No. I was being...
No,
right?
surely. Well, that's a sentiment summed up in this first tweet here from Marty Hardiman. When you say prime Roy Jones, it doesn't matter who the opponent is, which I quite liked. Miley, block caps here. Roy Jones Jr. without doubt. Then Matt G, all Roy Jones title defences at super middleweight were won by KO. He's one of the greatest ever. It's a shame his legacy is being tarnished, which we've talked about recently. Eddie Blanc Jr. Jones, probably one of the best fighters ever. Too slick and too quick for Andre for me. He's also used Dev's corner there, so thanks, Eddie.
Oh, God. Is that one of your mates again?
The little hashtag, yeah, I'm paying them every time. Stu Thornton, anything other than complete domination by Roy Jones is laughable. What has Ward done to be held in such high esteem? Anthony, you said something in rehearsal about that.
Yeah, I just said, well, he's won the Olympics, weight class above his natural weight. He's won every single fight he's ever been in. That's nice. It's a fair, good place to start, but, you know, carry on.
Got a Ward fan over here. And ASAP Walks, let me know who votes for Ward so I can report them. Well, other than Mr. Gogo over here...
No, I haven't said I voted for Ward.
Yes,
Anthony, in there and he's fighting his corner.
I'm a fan for Ward.
Well, I'm not going to give you any names,
and
Mr.
then if we
Walks.
report them, what happens?
Well, we'll have to see.
Okay,
I'll give him something. A Gogo. But the winner here is Roy Jones Jr. on points.
Not by
It's
a lot,
fairly,
though,
yeah, it's fairly
considering
tight.
the tweets that were coming in.
So I've got to sort of report 40% of people to Mr. ASAP Walks who voted for Ward. So,
ASAP Walks, tweet in and let us know what you're going to do to them once we report them. So you actually disagree with that?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You kicked off in rehearsal.
Give it large. Now, I think, you know
I feel
what?
like we're picking up this.
Roy Jones Jr., he in his prime, he was unbelievable. He was the fighter of the 90s. He was brilliant. I'm just saying that Andre Ward, I think, would have given as good a fight as anybody's ever given him at that weight, at 168. I think Roy Jones was probably be a bit too slick for him, but how can you say it? Because Ward's never lost. And I'm just saying, no, I'm a big fan of Ward, also a big fan of Roy Jones. One thing will always be Roy Jones, two things actually. One, he's gone on for far too long, and two, the drugs. I mean, the drugs kind of scandal going up and coming down. How long was he on drugs for? Andre Ward's never been like, tested positive for any drug. And that's one thing that bugged me about Roy Jones Jr. because for me there's always a question mark over him now. Even for when he fought Richie Riddle back in the Olympics in '88, there's always a question mark over him now because how long was he doing it for? How long was he getting away with it for? I know Andre Ward's clean as a whistle and I'm a big fan of him.